Ottava rima and dramatic monologue. Hi, hello, I am here with two most significant topics of English literature, and those are Ottava rima and dramatic monologue. In every exam, we would get 3 to 4 marks from these two topics for sure. And here we are get going with Ottava rima. Ottava rima is an 8-line stanza with a specific rhyme scheme AB, 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 CC. It's an Italian form of poetry that was popularly in Italy, Spain, and Portugal in the 15th and 16th centuries. In English, it's typically written in iambic pentameter, meaning each line has 10 syllables with a pattern of unstressed stressed syllables. Ottava rima, a stanza form with 8 line and 8 and rhyme scheme of AB, 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 CC, was introduced into English poetry by Sir Thomas Watt, 1503. In the 16th century, he adopted the Italian form and brought it into English poetic tradition. Here are some significant writings written in Ottava rima. Beppo, Ottava rima by Lord George Gordon Byron, 1788, published in 1818. Don Juan, Ottava rima by Lord George Gordon Byron, 1788, published in 1819. The Vision of Judgment, Ottava rima by Lord George Gordon Byron, 1788, published in 1822. The Monks and the Giants, Ottava rima by John Hookham, 1769, published year 1818. Isabella, Ottava rima, it is also called The Pot of Basil, by John Keats, 1795, published year 1820. The Witch of Atlas, Ottava rima by P.B. Shelley, published year 1824. Sailing to Byzantium, Ottava rima by W.B. Yeats, 1865, published year 1927. Among the School Children, Ottava rima by W.B. Yeats, 1865, published year 1928. The Circus Animals Desertion, Ottava rima by W.B. Yeats, 1865, published year 1939. Next significant topic is dramatic monologue. A dramatic monologue is a poetic or dramatic form where a character delivers a long speech revealing their thoughts, feelings, and motivations to a silent audience, either another character or the reader. Its distinct form a soliloquy, which is a speech delivered alone on stage or in the mind of a character. In a dramatic monologue, these characters' words and actions reveals aspects of their personality and the situation they are in. The term dramatic monologue was coined by George Thornbury in 1857, while the form of the dramatic monologue existed earlier in literature, with many examples observable even as early as 1828. Thornbury's coinage is credited with giving it its specific name. Thornbury's term gained wider recognition by the end of the 19th century. Robert Browning, 1812, is widely considered the father of the dramatic monologue. He popularized this poetic form in the mid-19th century, using it to create vivid characterizations and explore complex psychological insights. Here are some significant writings written in dramatic monologue. My Last Duchess, dramatic monologue by Robert Browning, 1812, published year 1842. Fra Lippo Lippi, Dramatic Monologue by Robert Browning, 1812, published year 1855. Andrea del Sarto. Dramatic Monologue by Robert Browning, 1812, published year 1855. And this is a part of poetry collections of men and women. The bishop orders his tomb at St. Praxed's Church. Dramatic Monologue by Robert Browning, published year 1845. Porphyria's Lover. Dramatic Monologue by Robert Browning, 1812, published year 1836. The Ring and the Book. Dramatic Monologue by Robert Browning, 1812, published year 1868. The Runaway of Slave at Pilgrim's Point. Dramatic Monologue by Elizabeth Barrett Browning, published year 1848. Ulysses. Dramatic Monologue by Alfred Lord Tennyson, 1809, published year 1842. Locksley Hall. Dramatic Monologue by Alfred Lord Tennyson, 1809, published year 1842. Tithonus. Dramatic Monologue by Alfred Lord Tennyson, 1809, published year 1860. The Prisoner of Chillon. Dramatic Monologue by Lord George Gordon Byron, 1788, published year 1816. The Gift of Harun al-Rashid. Dramatic Monologue by W.B. Yeats, 1865, published year 1924. The Raven. Dramatic Monologue by Edgar Allan Poe, 1809, published year 1845. Love Songs of J. Alfred Prufrock. Dramatic Monologue by T.S. Eliot, 1888, published year 1915. Gerontion by T.S. Eliot. This is also a dramatic monologue. T.S. Eliot, 1888, and Gerontion, published year 1920. And that's it from here. Thank you for staying with us. We will meet soon again with another most significant topic of English literature. Stay connected with channel.